Welcome back, everybody, to Pop Culture Conspiracy. I'm your host, T. How are we all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Blueface and Sexyy Red. Before I hop in, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. Okay, so I'm here today because I just noticed a lot of people are not noticing how the powers that be are heavily pushing each side of their Masonic lodge via Blueface and Sexyy Red, okay? If you have noticed, because I'm sure we all have, I feel like every day Blueface and Krishan are making headlines. They're in the media for something, really nothing at all, but they're in the media for things that they've said or things that they're doing that really have no real bearing on everyday life, on the average person, but they just keep getting all of this press and attention from the media. But yesterday, I was sitting down and I was like, you know what's going on here? Like, they're each representing their lodge. Like, notice how one is named Sexyy Red and the other is named Blueface. Because if you guys have been studying long enough, or for those who don't know, there are two sides of Freemasonry. There is the Scottish Rite, and then there is the York Rite. One represents blue, one represents red. And that's part of why right now in the media we have a Sexyy Red and a Blueface, because they are each putting on for their sponsors who are Freemasons. And clearly one, again, represents one lodge and the other represents the other lodge. But the goal is still the same. This is a clear representation of politics, right? Because people who are really into politics, who have studied long enough, will tell you there really is no difference in parties. Like, they are two sides of the same bird. They both really stand for the same things. It's just the perception that they're different. You know, it's like divide and conquer. So notice how the other day Sexyy Red was talking about Trump. Trump is for the Red Party, the Conservative Party. Blueface has been in the media headlines every day for about the past 2 years. And like somebody said, Tatiana, wasn't that popular of a song for you to still be making headlines the way that you are? What's really going on here is the Illuminati, or the powers that be, want to continuously promote these two to the Black community. We don't even want to know what they have going on. Black people have constantly said in the comments of multiple blogs, we don't care about what Blueface and Krishan are doing. Stop promoting Sexyy Red. She's promoting a negative image. We don't care about Sexyy Red and Blueface. Stop telling us about every little thing Krishan says and does. Take us out the group chat. Stop posting, stop posting, stop posting. Like, people literally say this in the comments. People are literally begging these blogs to stop letting us know everything they have going on. But that should tell you that there's a bigger agenda at play. Blueface and Krishan and Sexyy Red all have a massive media sheen behind them. They all work for Hollywood. They all work for the cabal. They're doing their job. Blogs are being paid to post them because they need the images out. They need the crazy programming out. They need to harvest your energy. They need people to comment. They need people to talk about it. They need people to care and give it their attention and energy. We are living amongst energy vampires. We are living amongst fallen angels who are never going to go anywhere. They're stuck on this planet forever. And their goal is to take as much energy, as many souls, as much blood as they possibly can. Thus, they find these people who are super desperate, who want to be put on, who want to join Hollywood. They find them, they give them a CIA assignment, and those people carry out the assignment. And when the program is over, they get rid of them. And sometimes those people, part of the deal is those people have to give things so they can get things. And sometimes they have to give children. Sometimes they have to give family. Sometimes they have to give themselves. Like, there are multiple ways to give an offering but they must give one. And that's what we're seeing with Krishan and Blueface. And Sexyy Red is definitely a CIA operative who is here to promote negative imagery and stereotypes about Black women. Black women are on the rise. We are going to school. We are getting great jobs. We are working very, very hard to push Black women dating out, dating up via the hypergamy movement. We are encouraging Black women to, we as in the Black women who are content creators and doing their best to promote and push corrective programming and Black women in luxury, and again, Black women starting businesses and getting investments and all these things. Like, Black women are on the come up. We are leveling up, but the Illuminati sees that, and they have to, from their perspective, they need to stop that rise. They need to slow that rise down and keep Black people in a state of chaos, to keep Black women with low self-esteem, to keep us low, to keep us not working towards our highest self. And that's what the movie They Clone Tyrone is about. How there are agents, again, aka CIA operatives, like Sexyy Red, like Blueface, like Krishan. There are agents who are out here who are not even real people. They're clones, or they're synthetics, or they're NPCs, they're cyborgs. Like, there's so many different types of fake humans among us. But these are still, no matter what they are, they work for the CIA. Hollywood is a CIA program. They work for the CIA, and their job is to push programming onto their community. They have to. You know, they don't have to, but they don't want real jobs. And so when you go sign up to work for Hollywood, or work for the cabal, or work for the powers that be, they give you a job, and they're going to pay you big money if you promote and push their big agenda. And Sexyy Red, all of her music is self-deprecating. All of her music is highly sexual, self-deprecating. She speaks about herself in the worst way. She calls herself whores. She calls herself trifling. She talks about, you know, all type of explicit, obscene things. And she says a bunch of obscene things. She talks about being attracted to guys that are going to jail. Her ex tape just came out. You know what I'm saying? It's just nonstop negative, low vibrational, degrading press surrounding Sexyy Red. And, you know, she had the song called Hood Rats that I talked about, where she was featured with Suki Hana. She's also got the song Born by the River. There's so much music from her that's just utterly garbage. And then she's supposed to come out with a lip gloss line that's promoting nothing but degeneracy, STDs, you know, unprotected sex. Like, Sexyy Red is pushing every negative, deplorable agenda in the book. And all of the things that she promotes relates back to making sure that Black women are seen as dirty, ugly, like not sexually clean. Like, it's meant to promote that image. It's meant to promote loving being a hood rat, loving being in the hood, loving, you know, bisexual, trisexual, trade men. Like, that's what her agenda is. And then you see Blueface, who represents the York right of the agenda, because Sexyy Red, her being on the red side, is about the Scottish right. Then you have Blueface, who represents the other side of the Freemasonic agenda, representing the blue side, the York right. That's why you see Bloods versus Crips, because that is a CIA program promoting two different sides of the lodge. They're all Freemasons. Some just come from one region, some come from another region. The situation revolving or surrounding this baby, their son, Krishan Jr., reminds me of some of the things that were going on with the Pizzagate situation. Notice how Hillary Clinton and some of her cronies were caught up in Pizzagate, okay? Pizzagate happened in DC at a pizza shop called Comet Pizza. And they're also very tied in with this Epstein situation, which we've gotten no answers about because that would just blow up the entire planet. But Comet Pizza and Pizzagate is a conspiracy theory surrounding children and how politicians and other people a part of the powers that be were frequently visiting this pizza shop in Washington, D.C., where a lot of politicians reside. And they were ordering pizza, but it really wasn't pizza. It was people, young people who they were ordering. And it's because Hollywood and the entire cabal, not just Hollywood, the CIA, any government, all of this, like the entire planet, again, the entire world is being run off of adrenochrome, which is the blood of young people. And so when I'm watching Chrisean and Blueface parade around with this baby, and you know, the way that they're doing it, because it's obvious that neither of them really love this child. They don't want to really protect this child. This baby has been all around the world and supposedly with a major hernia. And people are just so consumed with all of the drama surrounding Blueface and Chrisean, they're not even realizing there is an innocent, helpless person that needs help. There is an innocent, helpless baby that needs safety immediately, because they are not safe, from what I can tell. They are not safe around Chrisean. They are not safe around Blueface. And there's no one around that can help this baby. How many times has Chrisean gone to the hospital and they let her walk in and out with the baby with the giant hernia on its private part? Like, I just know in reality, you can't do that. In reality, I can't do that. If I walked into a OBGYN appointment or a postpartum appointment with my baby that has a major hernia anywhere, especially on its private parts, they're not going to let me leave. They're not. They're going to call CPS. They're going to do an emergency surgery. They're not going to let me leave. They're not going to let me walk in and out of that hospital with that newborn. This baby is not even 6 months. This baby is lucky if it's a month old, and it already has a massive hernia. And its mother is able to just, walk in and out of the hospital with this baby like this. She's allowed to smoke weed on camera, pregnant, and nothing happens to her. Blueface is allowed to post a child's private parts on social media and keep his account. CPS hasn't arrested him. He's not in jail for child porn. He's like nothing, no repercussions, nothing. Nothing has happened to Blueface. Nothing has happened to Chrisean. And they have shown us on camera multiple times. This is how you have to know when people are playing in your face. They have shown us on camera multiple times that they are unfit parents. Chrisean can't even hold her baby the right way, but they're allowed to thrive and survive in Hollywood. They are being forced on you via government marketing dollars. These are two people who work for the CIA, you guys. Please do not let it slide past you. Blueface and Sexyy Red, they are putting on for their lodge. They work for the CIA. They are against Black people. And they are here to keep you in a low vibrational energy. They're here to keep you trapped in the cycle of self-sabotage, chaos, drama, and generational curses. Be careful the information and the media that you consume, because it is your own people who work against you. Have a great day, y'all. Let's talk in the comments. Bye.